It was just a dream, honey. And I gotta go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock. Annie, maybe you know. I know. Again? Please? Sure, Molly.
Here comes Ann. Oh!
Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie.
She was born on October 28th. We'll be back together
You stay up till this sun shines like the top of the Chrysler Building!
Good morning, children. Well, you! What are you doing in there?
Nothing.
You get her out of there. Get her out. Your days are numbered. All right, breakfast. No, you don't get hot mush this morning. You get cold mush. And after your mush, you'll go to your sewing machines. There's more of dresses you'll finish today if you have to work straight through to midnight. Now line up.
Morning, kids. Clean sheet from Mark. What do you need?
Morning, Bundle.
Oh, yeah, running a little late. See you in January.
Aw, come here, you big handsome fruit. Don't you want to know what I'm getting you for Christmas?
What?
Egg foo young in Chinatown for two. On me.
Egg foo young? For Christmas?
All you can eat. So, what are you getting me?
What I get you last?
Nothing.
Good, you're getting it again.
Now get out of here with that damn laundry.
Okay, I mean, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, kids.
Merry Christmas, Bundle!
Oh, I can have it all day. Let's see.
You call this clean, Annie? This place is like a pigsty. Annie? Annie? Where is that Annie?
Cheer!
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She just left with Mr. Bundles in the laundry bag.
Bundles? Police!
Someone hard enough play for Annie. Yeah! Yeah, she's out there free, running free in liberty. Then she finds her folks like that. Mom and Dad ride home from it. Lucky enough she got away, but we're gonna have to pay. Trying to get our pieces left, gonna get our knuckles
I want to see him with a leash and a license. Understand?
Yes, officer, I understand. On a leash with a license.
Now, run along before you catch the dent in this boat.
I don't mind. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, the sun come down and
All right, that's all the fresh air you get from one.
Miss Higgins. What? You know your favorite Chinese actress here from Coney Island?
Yeah?
Molly threw up on it before.
What have you got there? What have you got there?
It's a dead mouse. Do you want to see it?
Oh, it's a Mongolia! Little girls, everywhere I turn, I can see them. Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I'd like a man to know. But I'll admit, no man is fit. So how come I'm the butter of the year? Little cheeks, little teeth, everything around me is. Well, if I bring little neck, surely I would get an acquittal. Some women are tripping with diamonds. Some women are tripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm tripping with. Little girls. Shut up! How I hate little shoes, little socks, and each little mare. I've been trapped years ago, and it worth for my sense of humor. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Someday I'll straighten their curls. Send the photo, anything that you can do to Pepper, pick up your kid.
The big red letters stand for the Jello family. All that big red letters stand for the Jello family. That's Jello, yum, yum, yum. Jello pudding, it's yum, yum, yum. Jello tapioca pudding, yes, sirree. Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove for herself what so many women long to prove. That because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over. That romance can live at 35 and after.
God, I hope so. Yeah?
This Hennigan, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm Officer Wood, 17th Precinct. We've got your order. You!
Oh, thank you so much, officer. Children, guess what?
What?
There's hot cocoa and ginger snaps for you in the recreation. Oh, thank you so much, officer.
We found her down in one of them Hoovervilles down by the dock. She had to make him up with her, but he got away.
Oh, poor pumpkin out there in the street. Oh, just that thin sweater. I hope he didn't catch influenza. Thanks so much, officer.
All in the line of him, and you don't let me ever hear that you run away from this nice place. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, officer. Now, I'm gonna have your head, and the next time you walk out that door, it'll be 1953. Well, you got me back? Well,
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
liar. What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
What you've done, I think it's quiet. The board will have been sticking their noses in here, or you'll pay for it, I promise. Stay.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm Grace Farrell.
So?
And the New York City Board of Orphans suggested that...
Wait a minute. Hold it. I can explain everything. It wasn't my fault. It was Annie, you see, who got into Mother's laundry
Miss
bag.
Hannigan.
And sure, I know I should have called her. She doesn't down to tell me instead of calling the cops.
Miss Hannigan, I'm sorry, but I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it, sister. I get it. If it's beauty products you're peddling, I don't need any. Get out.
Miss Hannigan, I'm not peddling anything. I'm private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
Oliver Warbucks. The Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks.
What the heck? I read in Mr. Winchell's column that Oliver Warbucks is the world's richest unmarried man.
I wouldn't know. I don't read Mr. Winchell. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home.
An orphan?
Yes, an orphan.
You sure you wouldn't have to have a lady? I got 2 weeks coming. It's a joke. What sort of orphan did you have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent
Mississippi, capital M-I, the blessed I, the blessed double P-I. Mississippi.
and cheerful.
You shut up! And how old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8 or 9? 10? 11? Yes, 11 would be perfect. Oh, and I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
11, redhead. Nope, I'm sorry, I'm afraid we don't have any orphans like that around here.
What about this child right here?
Oh, Annie! Oh, you wouldn't want her. She's drunk. And a liar. A drunk and a liar.
Yes, Miss Hannigan, I'm sure that she's a drunk and a liar. Annie, come here. Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' house?
I would love to. I would really love to.
Hold it! Now, you can have any orphan at the orphanage, but not Annie.
But why?
I just told you.
I assume, Miss Hannigan, that this has something to do with all that business about the laundry bag and the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli at the New York Board of
I'll sign it. I'm an easy gal to get along with. If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want.
It's Annie you get.
Oh, boy.
So, if you get her coat, I'll take her along right now.
Coat? You don't have no coat.
All right, then we'll buy her one. We'll go to Bergdorf's and get you a warm winter coat.
I'm getting a coat. She's getting a coat.
Come along, dear. Mr. Warbucks is waiting outside.
Okay, I can
She cannot believe it. Bye, Annie.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. And,
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Wonderful.
Idaho potatoes.
And?
Baked Alaska. And we go to see Mr. Warbucks again.
Yes, 6 weeks is a long time.
Yes.
Now, would everyone come here for a moment, please?
Yeah, what? Everyone with me.
Everyone, this is Annie. She's the orphan who'll be with us for the next 2 weeks for Christmas.
Yes.
Annie, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone.
May I take your coat, please?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear.
Gee, I really love my new coat, Miss Farrell.
I'm glad, dear. Now, Annie, what would you like to do first?
The floors, I'll scrub that, and then I'll get to the window.
Annie, you won't have to do any cleaning while you're here.
I won't.
Of course not. You're our guest. And for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. So Sue will pick out all your clothes. Your body's run by Mrs. Greer.
No bubbles, I think.
A net comes in to make your bed.
No sheets.
No sashes.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
The swimming pool is to the left.
Inside the house again. Oh, boy.
The tennis court is in the rear.
I never even touched the racket.
Have an instructor here and look at that John Budge fellow if he's available.
Yes, miss.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for drink. Drink will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it away. No need to pick up any toys.
That's okay, I haven't got toys anyway.
Oh, Ringo, will you live, my dear? We have got one request. Please put us to the test.
I know I'm gonna like it here. Used to room in a tube where I sit and freeze. Get me now, holy cow! Could someone hit me, please? Well, should be it.
We never had a little girl. We never had a little girl. We never had a little girl.
I'm very glad to volunteer.
We never had a say. No questions on the way. We
Been what, 6 weeks? Where the hell is everyone? Hello? Fine.
welcome home, Schwartz.
Welcome home, Miss.
It's good to be home.
How's your flight from Chicago?
Not bad. Took 17 hours. Wheeled the Adelaide 8 times. Now, first things first. Has the plane arrived from Paris?
Yes, sir. They're just about to hit me now, sir.
I don't like it. Grace.
Yes, sir?
Messages.
President Roosevelt, he wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to it tomorrow. Anyone else?
John D. Rockefeller, Mahatma Gandhi, and Harpo Marx.
Nothing urgent. What did Harpo want?
He didn't say.
Wait a minute. Maybe I can learn to live with this thing. Hang it someplace.
Mr. Warburg,
Oh,
I
and
love
this
you.
new?
New England clam chowder. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Idaho potatoes.
I won't be having dinner tonight. I've got hours of paperwork to get through.
Wonderful.
And Grace, I'll need you for dictation.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good to see you all again. Drake, dismiss the staff.
Yes, sir.
All right, Grace, we'll get your notes. Who is that?
This is Annie, Mr. Warbucks. The orphan who will be with us for the Christmas holidays.
Orphan? That's not a boy. Orphan's a boy.
what?
Sir?
What's your last name, child?
Oh, I'm just Annie, sir. I haven't got any last name. That I know of.
So you're just Annie, huh?
Just Annie. Sorry that I'm not a boy.
I don't suppose you'd like to meet Babe Ruth.
Oh, boy! Sure! Who's Babe Ruth?
I couldn't be happier that you'll be spending Christmas with us. Grace, we'll start with the figures on the iron ore shipments from Toledo. What are we supposed to do with this child?
It's her first night here, sir.
It is. Ah. Well, Annie, your first night here. I guess we have to do something special. Why don't you sit down?
A movie!
A movie. Would you like to go see a movie?
Oh, boy. Sure. I mean, I've heard a lot about them, but I've never been to one.
Never.
No, sir.
Well, you've got to do something about that right away. And nothing but the best for you, Annie. You'll go to the Roxy. And then an ice cream soda at Rumblemeyer's and a handsome cab ride around Central Park. Grace, forget about dictation for tonight. We'll do it first thing in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
What's wrong, Annie?
Audrey!
Something the matter?
No, sir. It's just, I thought you were going to take me.
No, I'm afraid it'll be far too busy tonight to...
Audrey!
You see, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks on an inspection tour of my factory. What's left of my factories with this damn depression. And when a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation that has...
Oh, sure. It's okay, Mr. Warbucks. I understand.
Excuse me, sir. Bernard Baruch calling.
Good. Hello, Barney? Yes, I just got in an hour ago. No, Detroit and Chicago. Barney, I didn't like what I saw out there. Factory's shut down. My factory's shut down. You're down? You're darn tootin'. But I'm not making money. Nobody is. And gosh darn it, Barney Powell. Got to have your Powell Roosevelt. He's got to do something drastic. He's got to come up with a new plan, a new approach, a new something. Yes, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being, too. All right, come over tonight. We'll talk about it. I can show you this. Barney, make it tomorrow night. Tonight, I've got a date to go to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
11!
I was mistaken. She's 11. Bye. Train?
Yes, sir?
Goats?
Yes, sir.
Grace will come too, of course.
Yes, sir.
We be going to Disney or the Duesenberg, sir?
But then do some.
Yes, sir.
No, wait. This child's been cooped up in an orphanage. No do some. We'll walk.
What? The Roxy?
Sure, why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Smell that? Marvelous. Fifth Avenue bus fumes. There's nowhere like the air of New York. And you don't realize how much you miss it. The whole damn city until you've been away from it for a while. It's like the man says. After New York, every place else is Bridgeport. And why sing? What's it about you? You're big, loud, tough. And why sing? I go years without you. Then I can get enough of cab drivers answering back in a language far from pure. Enough of frankfurters answering back, brother, you know you're in NYC. Too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold, too late. I'm sold again, on end, Come on, these little folks, we're gonna get to the box. Look at the voices. No other town in the whole 48 can have compared to you. NYC, you make 'em all postcards. You crowd, you cram, you're still in the jam. Amen for NYC. What do you say to some popcorn? Why not have popcorns? Give in, don't fight, good night, sleep tight in NYC. get used to it, girl.
Girls are easier to get used to than boys. I mean, look how used you are to a sparrow. She does all the work around here, and you don't even know her first name.
I do. It's Grace.
She thinks you're the greatest thing since sliced bread.
I beg your pardon.
I know that it's none of my business. It's just that, well, you don't notice anything around here.
Sliced bread.
That was a wonderful evening here last night, sir. Wonderful.
You're gonna have to close the factory in Pittsburgh, Miss Farrell.
About you.
What about Andy?
Could we keep her? You haven't seen that horrible orphanage. I just can't bear to send her back there. I just
Get a hold
can't.
of yourself, Miss Farrell. Let's come over.
She wouldn't be a bother. I take care of her. You have plenty of room. You know the staff adores her. We could take her on as your ward or something, couldn't we?
Absolutely not. I'm a businessman. I love money, I love power, and I love capitalism. I do not now and ever will love children.
Watching you with her last night, I thought, maybe.
Grace, I've just noticed something. You're awfully pretty when you argue.
Thank you, sir.
Oliver.
Oliver, do you really just love money and power and capitalism? You know they're never going to love you back.
Your teeth are crooked.
I'll have them fixed.
I like them crooked.
I'll leave them.
Thank you.
I can have the papers signed by this afternoon.
Grace,
Oliver?
it means a great deal to you, doesn't it?
Yes, it means a great deal to me.
All right.
Oh, I could just kiss you!
Oh, Grace! Get a little something. Something from Tiffany's. A new locket.
That's a good idea.
And now CBS Radio brings you Ma Perkins. Ma's daughter Faye is going to marry Carl Michaels. On Friday, Carl went back to Chicago.
Carl, don't go back to Chicago. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Oh, yeah. Farrell, you're early. Only 1 week. What's the matter? Warbucks spit up with Andy already?
Oh, no, on the contrary. Mr. Warbucks is delighted with Annie. And Annie is having the time of her life. How nice! Yes, she and Mr. Warbucks are practically inseparable. They go everywhere together. To the Roxy, to the Stock Exchange. Oh, and guess where they had lunch yesterday?
The Waldorf?
The Automat. The Automat. Yes, and she just loves her new coat. She never takes it off.
Never?
Never. Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but this has to be signed.
That's nice.
And sit back to Miss Gentelli at the New York Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Well, Mr. Warbucks is so happy with Annie that, guess what?
What?
He wants to adopt her.
How nice. How wonderful. Now, let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie is going to be 100%
daughter of a billionaire. A billionaire! Yes, and Mr. Warburton asked me to come by here in person to tell you that Annie won't be coming back here. Ever. Ever? My. Would you excuse me?
You got any more wonderful news?
Oh, I told you about her new coat, didn't I? Oh, you told me that. All right, well, good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. Yeah, and, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oops, pardon me, beautiful. Hiya, sis, long time no see.
Oh, Rooster! Oh, God, it never rains but it pours. They finally let you out of Sing Sing?
Yeah, I got a 6 months off for good behavior.
I'll bet. What was it this time?
Some old geezer from Yonkers said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Oh, yeah. Why do you say that?
Because the rules are swindle and I'm $1,100.
Well,
It's true.
sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from Jersey City, Miss Lily, same region.
I'm named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love Lily, sis?
Yeah, I'm nuts about her. Rooster, do me a favor.
Anything.
Get out of here. Take the St. Regis with you.
Come on, Aggie.
Can it? Looking for another handout, huh?
No, I got $80 coming in the mail. Thursday. So's all I need is 10 to tide me over.
Not even a nickel for the subway, Rooster.
A fiver, Aggie?
I gotta laugh. What? God, you know your big cock. You're gonna be living in Clover.
Well, this ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
Oh, yeah, I'm on the city. Steady salary free. Gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Aw, come on, Aggie. How the two handy kids ever end up like this? On the skid. I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us her lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
Don't get there by playing from the rule book.
You stack the ace.
You load the dice. Mother dear, oh we know you're down there listening. Follow your sweet advice. Easy street, easy street, where we feel good. Yeah. Hey, Aggie, who is that beautiful doll I bumped into when I come in? Looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
The other Warbucks? The millionaire.
No, the billionaire, oh, hell. Works for the mansion on Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue? He don't live on Fifth Avenue.
No, where does he live?
Easy street, easy street, where the rich run away.
Yes, Mr. President, I will grant you that Barney Baruch and I are not exactly standing on bread lines yet. No, I'm not asking for your help. I've never asked for any man's help, and I never will. But I'm telling you, you've got to do something, and you've got to do it fast. All right, I'll talk to you about it on
Friday.
All right, on Friday at the White House. Goodbye, Mr. Listen, Mr. President, why don't you and I bury the hatchet, and you and Mrs. Roosevelt come over here on Christmas supper on your way to Hyde Park? Good, I'm delighted. Goodbye, Mr. President. I thought he was going to say yes, I never would have asked. Grace, call Al Smith and find out what Democrats see.
Yes, sir.
Oh, with a package for Tiffany's?
Yes, sir. Arrive this morning.
Fine. I'm gonna give this thing to her and then tell her how much we dump. Where's Hank?
She's upstairs writing another letter to her friends at the orphanage. I'll drink home.
Fine. Damn.
You don't have to be nervous, sir. She's going to be the happiest little girl in the whole world.
You're damn right she is, and I'm not nervous and get her down here.
Yes, sir. Drake, Mr. Roebuck's will see Annie now.
Miss Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Mr. Drake? Hello?
Hello, Annie. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Good. Fine.
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 Fine. Annie, the time has come for the two of us to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, aren't you?
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
I was born into a very poor family, in what they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. Both of my parents died before I was 10. And I made myself a promise that someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I'd made my first million. Then in 10 years, I turned that into 100. Boy, that was a lot of money in those days. Anyways, making money is all I've ever given a damn about. And I might as well tell you, Annie, I was ruthless to those I had to climb over to get to the top. Because I've always believed in one thing. You don't have to be nice to the people you meet on the way up if you're not coming back down. But I've lately realized something. No matter how many Rembrandts or Duesenbergs you have, if you've got no one to share your life with, if you're all alone, then you might as well be broke, back in Hell's Kitchen. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you, Annie?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I guess not.
Damn. I was at Tiffany's the other day, and I picked this thing up for you.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so nice to me.
I had it engraved.
Oh, gee.
It's a new locket. I noticed the old busted one you're always wearing, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna give that kid a brand new locket.
Thank you, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Here, well, just take the old one
No,
off.
no! Please don't take my locket off. I don't want a new one.
Annie, what's wrong?
This locket. My mom and dad gave it to me when they left me at the orphanage. And there was a note, too. They're coming back for me. I know being here for Christmas with you, I'm real lucky and all. I don't know how to say it. The one thing I want in the world more than anything else is to find my real mother and father and to have folks of my own, like other kids.
It'll be all right. I'll find them. I'll find your parents. I'll get her a brandy.
Miss Annie, you just see. If there's anyone in the world who can find your parents, Mr. Warbucks is the man.
Yes, Mr. Roebucks will find your parents, even if he has to go all the way to Washington, to the White House.
The League of Nations.
If he should need the FBI, if he will have the FBI, with all the favors that he's done,
Done.
J. Edgar Hoover owes him disappear. He'll use his fortune and his wits.
So never fear.
Cross the sea, and these sweet we guarantee that you won't be an orphan. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
Edgar, 4 months. I want 50 of your best G-men. A day, a week, months, however long it takes. Put them on vacation. I'll pay all costs. Fine. When can I have them? Tomorrow. Oh, and Jake, I want Ellie next. We'll just take them off like the boat, Jakes. Annie, give me your locker.
I just told you
I
that.
know, but it may be our best clue. We'll have the FBI find out where it was bought and then find out who bought it.
Maybe they should have my note too.
You just wait, Annie. We may be finding your parents within a couple of days.
Oh boy, I gotta ask the kids about this. And Mr. Wardlow says that I'll be meeting my parents in a few days.
What a thing to occur, finding them losing her. No, you won't be an orphan for long.
Maybe now it's time, and maybe when I'm awake, they'll be there calling me baby, maybe.
11-year-old foundling who was left by her parents on the steps of New York's Municipal Orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And aren't you now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents?
Yes, Bert Healy. I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Drop page. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check worth $50,000 to any persons who can prove that they are Annie's parents.
Wow, so Annie's parents, if you're listening in, get in touch with all the Warbucks care of this station, WEAF Studio, New York, or directly to him at...
At my home, Bert Healy. At my home! At my home, Bert Healy. 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York. And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new Oxydent toothpaste with Miracle L64 to fight bad breath for letting me appear here this evening. I just did an ad commercial. Great! I've never endorsed a
Good
product.
night, all the Warbucks.
Great!
Thank you for coming by, all the Warbucks. And Annie's parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you here. So get in touch right away, you hear? It most certainly is, Waggy. Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you could say Oxident. Toothpaste to stars.
Take your teeth out of your brush.
So for all in our Smiles family, Ronnie, Bonnie, and Connie, the lovely Bono sisters, Ben McCracken. This is Bertie Yearly saying, Hey, oh woman, hey, Dapperden, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be both rumbly, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what you're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
The burnt top is smiling chest.
Ah, the lovely Boylan sisters. This is your old talking, Mrs. Healy's boy, Bert. Thank you till next week. Same time, same station. Bonjour, buenas noches, good night, bonsoir, and gosh, I almost forgot, good night. That matters. right, Shirley. She's gonna be here, and she's gonna be ours again. Ma'am,
What do you want?
well, we had terrible troubles back then. Had to move up north to Canada. Had to leave our baby here, on the front stoop.
Oh, little girl! Oh, Annie! Oh. But, Annie, you're Annie's parents? Please, let us have the wall! I can't believe Annie's... Where'd you say you come from again?
Well, we come from a farm up in Canada,
Nobody.
where they have chickens,
Chickens!
and ducks,
Ducks!
and geese,
Oh, you should see all the geese!
and roosters.
Rooster, I would never know it was you in 100 years!
Aha! Fooled you, Aggie. And we're gonna fool Warbox, too.
Get out those snitches, man!
This is gonna be the best bunkum job ever, Aggie. Well, I know a guy out of jail who can doctor up a fake birth certificate or any other things you might need. But we need your help, sis, to give us details about Annie that'll pull this whole thing off.
Sure, I could help you. A lot. But what's in it for me? Well,
Three-way split.
half. Half.
Half, half, half. Straight down the middle, 25 grand each. But we gotta do it fast, Aggie. Give them the old rooster razzle-dazzle. In and out. 2, 3 minutes at the most. Get the money, get the kid, and get the hell out of town.
That's the problem, the kid. What do we do with the raptor?
Aggie. That's no problem.
With the rooster like something to disappear. It disappears.
For good.
Rooster!
Ah, come on, Aggie. We get the 50 grand, we blow this crummy town, and then Lil May will meet you.
Where?
Oh, yeah!
Easy Street!
Easy Street!
Annie is not That's where
already been elected.
Every cloud has a silver lining. You're never fully dressed without a smile.
All more bucks and Brad Franklin?
Thank you, Louis. Show them in. Oliver, good of you to have come.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Well, who do we have here?
Mr. President, this is my good friend Annie.
Annie.
She so wanted to meet you that I couldn't resist bringing her along, just to say hello.
Ah, yes, the little girl who sang so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
In the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this country is business. Yes, and for the good of you, the country, Wall Street, and me, we've got to get my factories back open and the workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work, and nearly 50 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment's not our worst problem. The dispatches from Germany are becoming more and more disturbing each day. There could be war.
Germany, hell, people are starving in this country.
Harold, I know that, but in the long run, we're not.
Cordell, for the starving people, there is no long run.
The problem is that technology, the stock market has taken another note. Sit-down strikes, riots.
Floods, dust storms.
And the FBI still hasn't had Al Capone. Well, at least we can all agree on one thing. The situation is hopeless and getting worse.
I'd like to see those figures.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom's already out.
Quiet, little girl.
Harold! What did you say, Annie? No, go ahead, my dear. It's still a free country.
Just thinking about tomorrow. There's a wave of cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's none. I'm stuck with a day that's great and lonely. I just stick up my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so I gotta hang on till tomorrow. On what day? Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Harold, Hickey, stand up.
What?
You heard me. Stand up. Up, up, up. Now sing.
Sing.
Yes, sing like Annie. I've just decided if my administration is going to be anything, it's going to be optimistic about the future of our country.
But really, frankly, we just...
Sing, Harold.
Tomorrow.
Louder.
Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
Perkins.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow.
Till there's no loan for the president when I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. I just stick out my chin and grin and say, everyone, Republicans do all of
The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come on, May. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Ah, yes, excuse me, everyone. This isn't for me. This is for you, Oliver, from your secretary in New York. Hundreds of couples jamming street outside house, all claiming to be Annie's parents.
Oh boy!
Have begun to screen them. Suggest you return to New York at once.
Well, seems as though the Hour of Smiles has more listeners than we thought. Honey.
Gee, hundreds of couples. One of them is bound to be my mother and father.
Well, Oliver, I suspect you return to New York immediately.
Yes, Mr. President, if you don't mind.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Annie. question. Will we have to give this country nothing less than a new
vision,
A new approach.
a new concept,
A new dedication.
a new horizon,
a new spirit,
A new attitude.
a new deal. Cricket, gentlemen, I was right the first time. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Harmony. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day.
Miss Farrell, I'm afraid there's still no sign of Miss Warbucks in Miss Annie.
Drake, look at all these questionnaires. Do you realize that I've talked to 617 women who've claimed that they were Annie's mother and 619 men who've said that they were her father? That makes
1,236, miss.
all liars. Drake, I never realized how many dishonest people there are on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them are from the Bronx.
Where are all the people, Miss Farrell?
They're gone, dear. Coming gone. I'm sorry, Annie, but they were all liars and fakes after nothing but the $50,000.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None who knew about the law. I'm so sorry.
Gee, I thought one of them was going to be my mother or father.
Sir, this has just come by special messenger from the FBI.
Finally. Ellie Ness has located the manufacturer of Annie's Locking in Utica, New York.
Oh boy!
Says that soda locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket?
Yes. Over 90,000 were made and sold.
90,000.
I'm sorry, but Ness doesn't think there's a chance in a million of tracing your parents through the locket. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, you did the best you could. And if you can't find them, nobody can. But a kid can get along with other folks. You did. You didn't count for that. You got everything. All them Duesenbergs hanging on the wall.
Excuse us. We'll go to dinner.
Annie, a Duesenberg is a car. And Babe Ruth is a right fielder for the New York Yankees. And there's something else you should know. I've made me a fortune. That fortune made 10. In headline and profile. Again and again. But something was missing. I never quite knew that something was someone, but who? My speeches are greeted with thunderous acclaim, and 2 universities bearing my name. But something was missing. I never quite knew that something was someone, but who? my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who dreamed I would find it in one little girl? Yes, something was missing, but dreams do come true. Yes, something is no one but you. Not bad for an old man, huh?
Not at all.
Who would need me for me? Need me for me alone? The world was my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who dreamed I would find it in one little girl? Yes, something was missing, but dreams do come true. Yes, something is no one but you. Grace! Grace! Do you have those legal papers I gave you the other day?
Look at them right away.
No, wait, Grace. I want you to stay for a moment. I have well since J.P. Morgan went bust. Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
If I didn't have my real mother and father, there's no one else who I would rather have a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake!
Yes, sir.
Drake, call Justice Brent and have him come over to sign the adoption papers.
Yes, sir.
And Grace, tell Miss Pupil I have a house full of guests. We'll need flowers.
Flowers.
And caviar.
Caviar.
And champagne.
Champagne. I'm fine.
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption, it's going to be a celebration. And you can have anyone in the world you'd like to come to. Who would you like? Babe Ruth? Johnny Rockefeller? Madame Chiang-Kai-shek? She's a lot of fun.
Well, I guess I like Mr. Carroll, Mr. Drake, Cecile, Ben, Mr. Q, Mr. Bear. I guess I like everybody here.
Of course, that's what I'd like to. Drake, tell the staff to get spiffed up. We're going to be the guests for Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the kids.
No, it'll be far past the bedtime. But I'll tell you what, we'll have them first thing in the morning for the big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan too?
Miss Hannigan too, why not?
Sir, everyone is getting, to your word, sir, speak up for the party.
Ah, good. I think Annie and I should get speaked up too. Grace!
Yes, sir.
Grace, have why, Grace, that's a very pretty dress.
Thank you, sir.
Have Cecile put Annie in one of her new dresses. Have Annette do something with her hair. I don't know. Just your own.
Gus, you're up.
Gus, you're up. Everything's humming now.
The times are coming now since you came our way. It's Christmas, Christmas every day. We dismiss bad times, sad times. Now girl, yesterday's news and we picked out the blues. What the birds of melody
finger. You made like a song. You made me the singer.
And what's that thing I always
Bubble, anything but you.
Yesterday was plain uncle.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was plain uncle.
But that's then.
I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas, but nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything but you.
Hamlet needed his mother.
Grover needed his shop. Orville needed his brother.
Or else he'd go kerplunk. To look like the happiest pair now. Like Bernard and Roselle. They're running on air now. And what's the truth? We know just
I don't need anything.
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 I don't need Why?
Sir, excuse us, folks. We don't need to interrupt.
Shirley, look. It's our Annie.
Who are you? Will you mommy and daddy?
Mudge. Mudge is the name. Ralph Mudge. And this here's the wife, Shirley.
You never knew it here, but you're in much.
Annie Mudge.
We was sick, and we was poor, honey, and we didn't know which way to turn. And a man gave us a chance to work on his farm up in Canada.
Mommy couldn't bring along no favor.
We loved you, Annie, but we had to leave you behind.
Mr. Mudge, is it? We've seen many couples.
Well, proof, I expect you'll be wanting some proof. Well, here's our driver's licenses and Annie's birth certificate.
Birth certificate. Name, Anne Elizabeth Mudge. Date of birth, October 28, 1922. Born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge.
October 28th. Oh, the years I've been holding you right arms again. Oh, my baby.
On the night that Annie was left at the
Well, here's something you wouldn't know about. On the night we left Annie at the orphanage, we left her with half the silver locket, and we kept the other. So one guy, she's wearing it, and this is the part we kept. Yes, it fits.
Oh, Ralphie, she's our Annie again.
She is. She is.
So it would seem.
Well, if you'll be getting Annie's things, we'll be taking her along now.
Wait! Just a moment. What about the money?
Money? Well, we ain't got much, but we'd be glad to give you whatever.
You mean you haven't heard I was offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who could prove that they were Annie's parents?
Check. We don't know about no check. Plus, we don't want no money.
Right, you don't want no money.
On the other hand, sure, remember that pig farm up in Jersey? Well, we could buy it and raise Annie up right in the country with fresh air, fresh eggs,
Fresh ale.
fresh ham. So, certified, huh? All I gotta do is make it out to myself.
That's correct. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Certainly. You wouldn't mind if Annie spent the night. Then you could come by on Christmas and pick her up with the check.
Oh.
Oh.
Problem?
No, sir, whatever you prefer. Sir. Well, Shirley, I expect we should be getting back to our hotel now. Bye, Annie. come tomorrow morning, spending the rest of your life with us. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Oops, pardon me, people. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Well, this is wonderful news. Annie has found her real parents, and they seem to be a very nice couple.
You're lucky, Annie.
Yeah, lucky. A pig farm.
Miss Greer, champagne. We must celebrate. Because it's Christmas Eve, and because we've just received the most wonderful news in the world. Annie has found her real mother and father. I propose a toast. To Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge. Annie!
Merry Christmas! You seem to have the same effect on everyone.
I've lost Annie.
Sir, I'm Mr. Mudge. I think I've seen him someplace before, but I can't remember where or when. I have a strange feeling he's not who he says he is.
Mr. President,
Franklin,
Franklin, I need your help.
whatever I can do for you.
Nothing to fear. Adventure New Jersey's as nice as right here. And my wife is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. So maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me. And how I was almost his baby.
I could never. Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early?
Yes. Well, my folks are coming. I guess they'll be taking me out to the country. Will you come and see me?
Yes, Annie. I'll see you.
You're up early too.
We've been up all night. We've had quite a time of it. FBI men coming and going. Annie, did you know that President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
Annie, I have something very difficult to tell you. And the President here is going to help me tell it to you.
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too, sir.
Franklin.
Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. Through the papers and handwriting in your letters, he has succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, we already know that. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear, they aren't your parents. Your real parents are David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Where are they?
Annie.
Annie, your parents? They passed away a long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
I'm afraid so.
So, I'm an orphan after all, like all the other kids.
Are you all right, Annie?
Yes, he
introduce you to everyone. You know my secretary, Grace Farrell, of course.
Yeah.
And my butler, Drake. And this is the President of the United States.
Sure.
Hey, kids, there's Christmas presents here for all of us.
This has just come from the FBI.
Good. Comes the dawn. Now it all fits together.
Anderson, look at this. Leaping lizards. Who would have guessed?
Show it to the President.
Sir, Ralph and Shirley Munchkins.
Excellent. Show them in.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
Mary, Mary, Mary.
Thank you, Drake.
Oh, dear. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
We don't mean to be bothering you all on Christmas and all. We just came to pick up Annie. Her suitcase.
Allow me.
Oh, and, the check.
Ah, yes, the check. I'd almost forgotten. Here it is, Mr. Mudge. $50,000. Certified.
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 Pays the order of Ralph Mudge.
Read it again.
Pays the order of the jig is up.
That's right, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as...
Rooster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Franklin, I believe that fraud is a federal offense and that your Secret Service men have the power to arrest.
Yes, Oliver, you are correct. Drake, would you take them in?
Yes.
Deck the halls with bells of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la.
So look for more bars, and you'll find this woman's their accomplice. Arrest her too, please.
I've never seen this before. So yes, Dad. Come on, Aggie.
Yes, sis. If me and Little's taking the fall, so are you.
Mr. Woolbox, Oliver, I never did nothing to you.
The jig is up.
Annie, tell me how good and nice I always was to you, huh?
Gee, I would, Miss Hannigan, but what's the one thing you always taught me? Never tell a lie.
That's right. I'll let you in on a secret. I've never liked you, you little gold digger. And I never liked none of you neither.
You, your days are numbered.
Annie, we'd like to meet your friends.
Okay, kids, this is Miss Farrell.
Hi, kids.
And this is Mr. Daddy Warbucks.
Hi, kids.
Oh, yeah, this is the President of the United States.
Hi, kids.
Children, Miss Hannigan is gone forever. You won't have to work anymore. Instead, you'll have classrooms and teachers.
Well, then, kids, no more rush. No more rush. No more rush. No more rush.
Yes, girls, for you and perhaps for all of us, this Christmas will be the beginning of a wonderful new life.